Hello, Manchester United fans. I welcome you back to my channel. I hope you're doing amazing and having a wonderful time. All right, so in today's video, we take a look at 9 players that Rúben Amorim should let go and 11 that he should keep at the club in the process of rebuilding Manchester United. All right, so this is the topic for today, and I hope you'll be wondering who those are 9 players that needs to be out of Manchester United. I'm wondering if you have any of them in mind. Let me know in the comment section. And 11 players that I think that should or probably can work with Rúben Amorim in Manchester United setup. All right, so let's dive straight into that of the news. All right, so Manchester United is about to kick off into a higher gear with Sir Jim Ratcliffe set to reshape the club. So Rúben Amorim has a monumental task ahead of him. So I'm sure he's going to come in blending some new transfers with the old, and those that are old leg has to be out of the club. So Manchester United is actually looking to rebuild with Rúben Amorim. Hope this time around it's going to be very, very successful at the end. All right, so Sir Jim Ratcliffe said that winning at the highest level is about having the right machine, and right now Old Trafford's garage needs serious overhauling. That is what he said when he was being interviewed, that the current Manchester United players at Old Trafford needs overhauling, that a lot of players needs to be out of Old Trafford. So he believes in the system of Rúben Amorim and is hoping that he's going to back him solidly so that he can turn the future of Old Trafford around. All right, so first up, the attack. The first thing I would like to talk about is the forwards. Yes, I call it the onion bag crisis. The forwards. Yes, so first up, the attack. Yes, like I said, the attack. With only 9 goals in 10 league games, United's offense is lackluster. It's becoming a problem. Amorim needs clinical finishers, and some in the squad just aren't delivering, like the likes of Marcus Rashford, who is just not finding the back of the net, and that has become a worry to many of the Manchester United fans. Garnacho also has been very poor in his final third or his final finishing, and also Rasmus Højlund hasn't been too bad, but probably he's found some couple of goals at the back of the net, and also Joshua Zirkzee, my goodness, that has been a bad bargain for Manchester United. He's one of the strikers who has been so poor. He's just had 1 goal in all his appearances so far for Manchester United, and that has been tremendously appalling for Manchester United. Yes, so Rasmus Højlund shows promise, though he needs a lot of time backing into defenders rather than creating space with support on the left. He could be a game changer. So Amorim will likely, I think Amorim will like to keep Rasmus Højlund because of his proficient in front of goal. Next up is Alejandro Garnacho. Quick, but his skills don't yet match up with the league's best. His retention pushes Marcus Rashford off his ideal position, often creating an imbalance. That has been Manchester United's problem. Amorim could shuffle them around for greater effect. Yes, sometimes you could even see Marcus Rashford and Garnacho on the same wings. We know that these 2 players are left wingers. So sometimes when they play Rashford on the right wing, I begin to wonder why. But let's see how Rúben Amorim will reshape this Manchester United players. Next is Amad Diallo. So Amad Diallo has actually proven effective on the right and could become Manchester United key weapon with Amorim in charge. So Anthony, on the other hand, is also set to leave. We can't tell. We'll wait for the January transfer window. Amorim is not a miracle worker, and Anthony's struggles in the Premier League makes him expendable. We'll see if he's gonna go or he'll stay. Amorim, we all know, is good at shaping talent, or probably bringing back life into dead talent. Yes, so these are the factors I want to talk about in the forwards or the attacking section. All right, so we move into the section of the midfield, where I would like to talk about Bruno and his old legs. All right, so in midfield, Bruno Fernandes stands out as United only player who could easily slot into Amorim's setup. He's been forced to do so much, compensating for an aging and inconsistent midfield. As for Bruno, we obviously know that he's going to keep up his position in Manchester United, as in how or where he's going to play in the system, because we know Rúben Amorim would like to play the 3-4-3 system. So I'm sure Rúben will also partner in the midfield role. Probably he's going to push him more often to join the attackers. All right, so the likes of Casemiro and Christian Eriksen, despite their experience, lack the pace to hold off. Very true. Casemiro has had his days at Real Madrid. Even at Manchester United, he's had his best days. The likes of Christian Eriksen has also had his best days way back at Inter and Tottenham Hotspur. Yes, even those days at Ajax. So, but you know, age is something we can't all do without. So, time and age is catching up with Casemiro and Eriksen, and it's hard time that reshuffling has to be made. Yes, one way or the other. That's why Manuel Ugarte is in there, and the likes of Kobe Menu will also coming to change that old aging legs for Manchester United. Unfortunately, Mason Mount has also had his own issues with injuries, yes, reducing his impact significantly with the £55 million spent on him from Chelsea. His retention is questionable, especially considering United's depth. Mason Mount, when he was brought into United, a lot of fans criticized his movement because even those days when he was with Chelsea, we didn't really see his impact at Stamford Bridge. Yet alone, why Ten Hag went in for him, we don't know. Is he going to stay or he's going to leave? Time will tell. So, as for the forward, I feel we need to keep everybody. Trust me, all of them will need to stay. Now, in the second section, which is the midfield section, Bruno Fernandes will have to stay, Manuel Ugarte will have to stay, and Kobe Mainoo will have to stay. So let's take a look at those who will need to go. Casemiro obviously would have to go, Christian Eriksen will have to go, and Mason Mount would also have to leave Old Trafford. Alright, so in our third section, which is the defense, the foundation of Rúben Amorim, that is where the major point is. So reinforcing the backline, that is the whole thing, reinforcing the backline. So a strong foundation begins in defense, and United backline is showing both promise and weakness. The summer additions give Amorim some flexibility for his preferred 3-back system. Lisandro Martinez is set to anchor the defense, yes, no doubt about that, particularly suited to the left-hand side for the defense. Though sometimes he's aggressive, he's one of United's most accurate passes and thrives in Amorim's system very, very well. He will easily slot into Amorim's system with no ways of thinking hard. Trust me, no ways at all. Now, looking at Matthias de Ligt, he's also getting up to speed and also Mazraoui. This is true. Mazraoui's versatility is very key, especially with the likes of Luke Shaw and Tara Malaysia being injured on the left back position. Mazraoui offers a bit of flexibility when it comes to the right back and that of the left back. So Leny Yoro, who is showing signs of coming back from injury, could be the team's wild card. Trust me, he's quick, athletic, and adaptable. So we'll see if Rúben Amorim will play Lisandro Martinez, Matthias de Ligt, and Leny Yoro, or he will play Lisandro Martinez, Matthias de Ligt, or Nazar Mazraoui. We'll see when he comes to Old Trafford. So on the other hand, Victor Lindelof, Harry Maguire has had their time at Manchester United, and Amorim's system needs agility and also swift decision making. qualities like Lindelof and Harry Maguire struggle a lot, but who knows? Maguire, I see promise with him, but as in if he can keep up with the system, the 3-back system, probably he could get a nod and then play under his system. So let's look at the players that will be kept at Manchester United and those that will leave Old Trafford. So the likes of Lisandro Martinez, Matthias De Ligt, Nazar Mazraoui, and Lenny Euro all will need to be kept at Manchester United. And those that needs to leave the club will be Victor Lindelof, Harry Maguire, and Johnny Evans. All these three, age-wise, Johnny Evans' age is catching up. Victor Lindelof's age is also catching up. Harry Maguire, to the lack of pace, probably might not fit into Rúben Amorim's system. All right, so the fourth section I want to talk about here is the goalkeeping. That is the final line of defense between the posts, the final line of defense. So in goal, Andre Onana has been one of United's most improved players. Despite some early errors, he settled in and became a more confident shot stopper and leader from the back. We all know that Onana, when he was brought from Ajax or probably straight to Inter Milan, where Erik ten Hag was so desperate that he needed a ball-playing goalkeeper, that he had to go for Andre Onana. He came, but he struggled a bit. Yes, he struggled a bit, but now he's the talk of the town. He's really saved United so many times. So I feel that Amorim will like to keep Onana as his number one, and his backup as Altay Bayinda will obviously be his backup. He has not really had much of game time. Yes, I think he's only played one under Ruud van Nistelrooy. Yes, where he played him against Leicester City in their 5-2 win. So I think these two goalkeepers actually would have to, as Tom Heaton, he would have to leave because of his age. So these two goalkeepers will be kept at Old Trafford, and that is that. So as Amorim starts his new role, there are players he will likely build around and those that he will looking to offload. Obviously, every coach or every manager will have his own preferred players to work around, from a sharper attack to a rock solid defense. This is the beginning of a transformative era for Manchester United. So Sir Jim Ratcliffe has a clear vision, and with Amorim steering the squad, the Red Devils might just rise again, but it won't happen overnight. My Manchester United fans, don't expect Rúben Amorim to turn Manchester United overnight. It's not going to happen. United fans can look forward to a much needed rebuild. It is a rebuild that we need, not any magic. We're seeing players, you need expect players to just have an overhauling overnight. It's not going to work. Who would you keep or who would you let go in Amorim's shoes? Comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more United updates. Until next time, the Red Devils say bye-bye.